Ed.
Yeah. I don't see it.
Oh,
There it is.
there it is.
Welcome.
We're live. Welcome.
That's the Indiana Jones. Welcome.
Welcome. Very foolish, Dr. Jones.
Yeah.
Hey. All right. Wow. Rich, it's been like what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks. I'm glad to see you, man. I'm glad to see you.
That's on me. Yeah, that's all on me.
That's not really. I mean, it was the holidays. We should have just said, you know what, guys, we're taking a 2-week break because you know how it is with family and you're visiting.
It was and I've only had family for what, 35 years. You'd think I would know by now that when, that on Christmas break with all the family in the house, there's no way I'm going to get to do.
My wife was like, why did you guys even schedule it? Why did you even schedule it? It's the holidays. You guys are silly. I'm like, because I was like postponing stuff too and moving stuff around, and then when you canceled, I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
It was foolish. Yeah, it was a foolish.
But hey, lessons learned, brother. That's what us classic rockers do. We just assume the worst, or assume the what is it? Assume the best.
Assume the
worst. I don't know.
Yeah. Hope for the best, plan for the worst.
There you go. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. That's a good way to look at it, because I use plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Keep your head on the ground and keep reaching for your feet or whatever.
There you go. You got it right, because on our commercial, and when we're on a radio station, you can't get that right every day.
I know.
Every day I hear that.
I know.
Day. This is a stress ball. Just letting you guys know.
That's a stress ball.
Christmas present. Yeah.
Oh,
it's like Stretch Armstrong.
Wow.
It has that jelly. So Stretch Armstrong, right? He had this jelly in it. Like that. You know what I'm saying? But this is see-through, so you can see the jelly. Okay. But I remember when I had Stretch Monster.
You don't feel like you have to slice it open and see what's inside.
Right. You know the deal. My Stretch Monster was my guy. Stretch Monster, the green dude. He was cool as heck.
Yeah.
But I performed surgery on him, and I had to see what was in him. It was purple goo. Purple goo. And I remember you put a Band-Aid. Remember in the directions it said just put a Band-Aid if it gets cut?
Yeah.
I didn't. I put a Band-Aid on it, but it wasn't working, dude. It was leaking. And you need the stitches.
So here's the thing, and maybe we've talked about this. We all know by now that our phones listen to us, right? The last time we mentioned Stretch Arm, I can't remember if it was on an episode or it might have just been you and I talking.
It might be my commercial or the graveyard shift.
It could be that, but now I'm getting ads in my Facebook feed. They're making Stretch Armstrong again.
Oh yeah, I know. I bought one.
Oh,
3 years ago, but check this. No, 10 years ago. Sorry, this is a long time ago. I bought it for my son. I was like, Stretch Armstrong. I freaked out. He's like, what are you doing? Stretch Armstrong. I don't want a dude that stretches, but I'm like freaking out. It was at Fig Pickles over there in Coeur d'Alene.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Fig Pickles. Picked up Stretch Armstrong. So what does he do? He sits in a box, because I'm a collector, and he sits in a box for years. We opened the box to go stretch him. That dude hardened up. He was like, breaking his arms. Yeah, we had an awesome, man. Stretch Armstrong had to go.
Okay, that's good to know. They don't have a long shelf life.
Well, not anymore, but they used to.
Man,
you can throw those guys in the canyon, wherever.
So I mentioned this before too, and I was super excited. I still haven't pulled the trigger, but they're making the Evel Knievel cycle in too.
I got to get that just for GP.
I'm going to get it. Totally.
Because we can make some snow mounds up there.
Oh, dude.
And because if you guys didn't know, up here in the Pacific Northwest, we got about 4 inches 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
And we have been chill, no snow, no snowmageddon. It's been nice, it's been sunny. It's been kind of cold, but all of a sudden, bam, here it comes.
Well, but we're still we usually have more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're way behind on the season.
Now, my place in Montana, we have a foot there. So I'm heading over there this weekend. We're going to be riding the old, you've heard that. I have 16.
You invited me once I'm fixed.
Yeah, you should come on over.
Yeah.
16 snowmobiles, not a single one worth more than $400 or $500.
Hey, but they all work though too, right?
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
About half. If we have half of them working, that's a good year.
You got to start tinkering, man.
We are. That's why we're going up. We're going to be tinkering
away.
Check this out. So check this out. I don't want to get too nerdy on this. There's a little trailer you pull behind a snowmobile. Lots of the different manufacturers made. I have what's called a Skidoo ski boost, right? So it's just a little bubble with the windshield that the kids can ride in behind the snowmobile.
Right. Okay. Oh,
right?
okay.
They're actually worth money.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So I got an old beat up one. I've got my son Seth, who's 18. Seth has CP, and he doesn't walk. He's in a wheelchair and he's nonverbal, but he loves riding the snowmobile. The problem is he wants to drive the snowmobile, and he can't. I mean, he would push that throttle. He wouldn't be able to stop. I mean, he wants to. So he's a little guy. He's about 5'4", weighs about 110 pounds.
Right.
And he probably won't get much bigger.
Right.
So when I ride it around the yard, he's got to, I try and put him on the back. No, he doesn't want to ride on the back. He wants to be the one. The handlebars. So I'll show you videos. It looks funny, right?
Yeah, I got to see that. Yeah.
I put him in front of me. So he's like in front of me with his hands on the handlebars, and I'm sitting behind him, hunched around him, working the throttle, and he just rocks back and forth because he loves it.
Heck yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. Here's our plan. We've got this little ski boost. I got a bunch of old snowmobiles that don't work. I'm going to take the seat off of one of the old snowmobiles, put it in the ski boost, because right now it's like got a little bench seat at the back.
Okay.
So when he sits in the ski boost, he's leaning way back. It's just not the same.
Right.
So
he's not in.
I'm going to wedge a snowmobile seat inside there so he straddles it like a snowmobile. And then I'm going to put handlebars in that, and even put like a little faux gas tank.
There you go.
Inside the ski boost, it'll totally it'll be like a snowmobile.
Oh, man, that's great.
And so I think if he's riding back in the trailer with his own handlebars, riding on a snowmobile, I think he'll dig that.
Oh, he's going to like it a lot.
That's
oh, man, that's great. I hope that works out, man.
Yeah.
You're going to make his millennium.
He loves.
You're gonna make his winter, man.
He's not going this weekend. He went last weekend. I'll probably take him next weekend.
Gotcha.
Because this weekend I got to get work done, and it's harder for me to do that.
So you getting kept busy or something at your job or what?
Oh yeah, things are busy at work. It's the same old, how.
Yeah, same old. Well,
anyway,
gosh, talk about your Christmas. How was your Christmas?
It was awesome. We did Christmas in Montana. That was great.
Nice.
And then the week after Christmas, New Year's, we barreled over to Seattle and spent New Year's with my daughter and her family. And so I was only home over Christmas break. I was only home like 2 days.
Wow. Did you, what part of Seattle did you guys go to?
Marysville.
Marysville. Okay. Yep. All right.
She teaches, my daughter's a science teacher at Lake Stevens. Middle school. Yeah. The middle school that Chris Pratt went to, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Kind of cool.
Does he ever come back and visit?
I think he's been back. I know it seems like she's told me he donated some money for one of the teams or something. He's a big Seahawks fan too.
Boo.
What's your team, Rich?
The Chargers, man.
That's right.
We're both in the playoffs, but everyone's picking Seattle and Denver. I might agree with that. With that.
Seattle's
they're doing good, man. They have a knack for winning right now. You cannot deny. They put San Francisco in their place.
They did.
They put them in.
It's just a matter of time till Seattle or till San Diego.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they'll go. They'll go sooner or later. Right now, I don't think they're going to make the Super Bowl. If they do, hey, right on. But I think they'll make it to the second round. I think they'll beat the Pats.
I think so.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I did win my fantasy Super Bowl. I was the winner of my league this year. So
was there some money? Was there some?
We've been doing it on our old Army company from 2009 does it, right?
Wow.
And we've been doing it ever since 2009. We don't even really talk anymore. It's to that point now where it's like, hey, here's the league, and it's like, and we talk every once in a while. We'll throw something up like, that was a good game or whatever, or I smoked you or whatever. But we don't really. A lot of people didn't like it. They left. They're like, you guys don't talk in this thing, and it's great for me because you don't have to pay attention. You're just getting your team ready and then hoping they win. You don't have to bug people. You don't have to listen, whatever. But
So,
huh?
I was going to say, did you go anywhere for Christmas? You
I
stayed
didn't.
home,
We
right?
had a very quiet Christmas
for
New Year.
you.
Sean, as you know, moved in here, so he's living upstairs now. We had a quiet Christmas here with my mom. Josh didn't come in because he was, man, that dude's been busy. He's been doing a lot. And when I tell you, I can't tell you who he signed with right now. He got a new client, and dude,
It's big.
you're gonna freak out.
So Josh, for those that don't know, Josh is a graphic designer, and
He's a clothes designer, artist.
Awesome stuff, and he has some big clients. So he's in Seattle too. What part of Seattle is
No, he just moved to Tacoma. So
Oh.
I was telling you, he had a bad deal with his landlord. And they were charging him $400 for water, $600 or $300 for parking a month. I mean, all this stuff plus $2,500 a month for. He was right there in Capitol Hill. So they were paying like $5,000 a month. He got out of the lease because they hired a lawyer, and they actually came up and they let him out of the lease. They let him go. He just had to move out by December 31st. Yeah. So he didn't come out. He had to move to Tacoma, but he got a condo now. So he's in a condo. And he's doing really good. But
good. I don't know. Seattle is great to visit for a few days. I don't know how anyone can afford to live there. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. And it's lawless. It's like the Wild West, man. It's crazy. You just have to be careful everywhere you go.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, you got to go strapped. Strapped.
They're led by people that don't believe in law.
I know.
Enforcement. And the new mayor is just crazy.
The worst.
We don't need to get into that, but
we're not going to get into politics. We don't do the politics.
She just doesn't believe in police.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
Okay, don't get me started.
I don't get it. But hey, there's a lot we could talk on that one. Let's go to the rock stuff. First of all, guess what I got for Christmas? You're gonna trip out. So we said something on the show. You showed me something on the show, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I said, "Anybody listening, go ahead and grab that. I would take one." And I got it. Do you remember what it was?
Remind me. No.
Pick-a-Palooza.
Pick-a-Palooza.
I got a Pick-a-Palooza, man. I got the Pick-a-Palooza. So now I got to find some Tortex material.
Well,
I got to find Tortex material.
I just use crappy credit
cards.
cards.
You know my hand, dude.
I know.
Can't hold on to. I need sticky stuff in my.
You're too precious. Yes,
I am. I'm too broken. I'm broken.
You're
not
broken.
precious. I'm broken.
Though here's the nice thing though, Christmas everyone gets gift cards, and my boys, if they get gift cards for food, they've already spent them all. So they give me their old eBay cards or their old Chipotle cards or their Texas Roadhouse cards. I'm already chopping them into picks, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's awesome.
So hey, in another process, I'm moving. So since Sean's upstairs, he decided he's going to stay for like a year and some change, maybe more. Who knows? The prices of things and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so
totally.
we're like, cool. Well, why don't you make it yours? We're kind of going through that with him right now. Make it yours, but what do you want over here? Don't make it too much, whatever. But this office right here, there's kind of an echo in here now, if you can't tell, but I'm starting to empty it out. I'm moving next door to the studio. So I'm going to start broadcasting from my studio. So I'll be able to have my guitar and we can start shredding on the show, you know what I'm saying? And I'll have my Marshall right behind me with my whole deal. Right. And I'll be able to show off my Rush stuff and all my Scorpion stuff. And
totally. Yeah. And if obviously I was going to say, if you haven't been to Rich's house, which is everyone watching, right? No one but me has been to your house. He's got you got cool stuff. I mean, you got awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Your Rush
it's nostalgia. It's all, I'm a collector. Like I said, I collect nostalgia,
we'll have to see that.
It kind of sucks because I had to take all my Army stuff down because this was like my work office, you know what I mean? So now I'm going to have to figure out I think I'm just going to put it up on my new computer desk because this is a big oak deal. It's this huge oak monstrosity that I bought, and we're going to get rid of it and get a smaller desk and do that. So next couple of weeks, all of a sudden I'll be broadcasting from my new studio. But yeah, so I got Pick-a-Palooza and I got a printer. Pick-a-Palooza and a printer for my graphics.
That's all I need.
That's right. Yeah. What'd you get? Anything good? Gift cards?
I got some gift cards. I got some shirts. Nice. I got some, I'm at the point now, Rich, that you're probably the same. When you were a kid, like Christmas was, now it's like, I'm more excited about what my kids get.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Than what I get.
Watching their faces or
exactly.
Like, man, right on. That's so cool.
It was a good Christmas. Hey, we got to hop in. We've been here 20 minutes. We haven't talked about any news yet.
I know. Well, let's do it. I mean,
Let me
I
just
wanted
say
to catch
this.
up with you because I haven't talked to you in freaking 3 weeks, man.
I got two rants I want to make today. So you tell me when they're good.
Is one part of David Lee Roth?
No, we definitely need to talk about that. But
Yeah.
no, there's one Kiss related rant I want to.
Okay, I think I know what you're going to say, but go for it.
Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Because actually, there's two things I could rant about.
There's a lot actually. There's one with Vinnie Vincent.
That's the one I wanted to rant about.
That's what I figured you were going to rant about because I have that one too.
So
$4,000 for a CD, dude. What?
Here's the deal. Okay. I don't even know where to start with Vinnie Vincent. Okay.
Have you seen his makeup?
Dude, it's the elephant in the room. Okay. And this is not, I don't mean to be controversial. He's transitioned. He's now a grandma. I mean, he wears pantsuits. I mean, I don't know what his deal is. I don't care.
Yeah.
But he was nowhere until about 5-6 years ago. I mean, he had fallen off the face of the earth.
Yeah, I know. I still didn't follow him when he came back.
And then he shows up at that Kiss, whatever they call it, the big Kiss convention.
Uh-huh.
Eddie Trunk was going to interview him and all. He's just the biggest flake in the world.
Oh yeah.
Because he will say, yeah, I'm going to do a tour. And they start selling tickets and then they cancel tours and people just get the shaft. They don't get their money back. And then he starts selling things. I mean, this has happened over. I don't think he's done a single thing he said he's going to do. And yet people keep doing it. And so now he's selling, the details. He's selling, it's like $200 to buy a song.
A song. His new album will be $4,000 if you want to buy it.
Yeah, if you want to buy it's $4,000.
Are you kidding? And he said he's totally he with all the what do you say? With all the politics and all the stuff with record producers and companies and all that, he's selling alone. And if you don't want it, don't have it. But this album is going to be the Serpent and the Rainbow, whatever that doggone new song is. I was like $225. I actually went on this site just to verify, and it's $225
for a song.
It's like a fruitcake, man. He's got the big gold.
The guy is mentally ill.
Yeah.
Well, you heard the story about how he had several dogs that died, and he was keeping them in his freezer.
Oh my goodness!
In Nashville, he lived. He's got issues. Okay. Yeah. He's got issues. Then when he kind of finally comes back into the public eye to be interviewed by Eddie Trunk, he's like an hour late for the interview. It was supposed to be like a 90-minute interview, and it wound up being like a 10-minute interview.
Man.
And the dude is totally a grandma. He looks like a grandma in a maroon pantsuit. So
I mean, you just can stop right there. It just said, as soon as he said $225 a song, I was like, who does this guy think he is? And the audacity of this guy to think he's better than everyone else to sell his stuff for $4,000 for an album when you have legendary gods still touring, trying to get the prices down. Are you kidding me right now? I mean,
here's
I'd rather buy Gene Simmons's fart.
Totally, and you probably can.
Yeah, you probably can
sell his fart. Yeah, probably not for $4,000. I don't know. It would only be $1,000. I mean,
I'd pay that for $1.
but
I'd buy that for $1.
It's just crazy. I mean, the guy. And do you think anyone will buy it? Do you think there's?
Yes, I do. I think people do everything.
But
when people say, "Do you think?" Yes, I do.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I bet people will pay $4,000. I mean, there might be 10 people who will pay $4,000 for his album, and then they'll never get it. That's what's going to happen.
Well, it's digital download, So we'll
Well, but is the album done? Do we
see. I
know
don't
that?
know. I have no clue.
See,
I don't know.
I'm betting there's one song done that you can buy for 220.
Yeah, that's that serpent.
I haven't.
something-
Well, you
something
can't
about
hear
the
it because you
serpent.
got to buy it.
Hold on, let me see what it's called.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, there's also Peter Criss kind of made a mistake too.
What's that?
So he online when his new album dropped. Hold on, Vinnie Vincent's new song. What is it called? Dang, he does look like a grandma. It's called Ride the Serpent.
Ride the Serpent.
Yes. It's called Ride the Serpent.
I'm not sure he has a serpent to ride anymore. Let me just say
Coming off the album called Guitar Mageddon, released as a highly limited individual numbered signed CD for $200 to $300, with unusual sales model requiring $1,000 or 1,000 pre-orders. So if he doesn't get 1,000 pre-orders, he won't give it.
He won't release it.
What is going on?
He's just psycho.
Yeah, what is going on?
Psycho. And it's like,
dude, that's crazy.
Talk about thinking you're way more valuable than you really are. I mean,
that's a God complex right there.
Totally.
That's a bad God complex too. Just actually retarded. That's just,
yeah.
I mean, I know people don't like that word, but
it's goofy. No, it does not make sense.
It's the worst. It's the worst. Sorry about that, people. I didn't mean to say that word.
What did Peter Criss do?
Okay, so Peter Criss had to clarify that he was not responsible for $1,000 price tag placed on his digital downloads. So I guess when his new album came out, it said $1,000, but it was $9.99 or $10. So someone moved the decimal point over, and he had to clarify, hey, people, no, it's not $1,000. So people are probably like, what is going on with the Kiss guitarist, man?
Oh, okay, now see,
or what we got with the Kiss members.
That's a realistic price. $10.
Yeah.
I might even buy a Vinnie Vincent album for $10.
Yeah, I would maybe. Yeah. I'd get it on Amazon.
He's not a bad guitar player. I mean,
yeah,
I'd probably buy it for $10.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't even like Vinnie Vincent Invasion. So
no,
I didn't like any of this.
The best part about Vinnie Vincent Invasion was everyone other than Vinnie Vincent. Right. That's how we got Slaughter. Right. They were the Vinnie Vincent Invasion. They got out of Vinnie's band and became Slaughter.
Yeah.
And they were okay, but yeah, Vinnie Vincent is and you've probably heard the stories, the autobiography of both Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons. They both talk about what a weirdo Vinnie Vincent was.
Man,
yeah.
Well, now I know, and I didn't know anything about this. I had no clue that he was so far gone.
He's just a major flake and a fraud.
He's mental. He's definitely mental.
Yep.
Definitely mental. That's mental stuff. But
anyway,
and Alex Van Halen. Did you hear about this one? Alex Van Halen's gonna be recording old Van Halen stuff that was never recorded, like old ideas.
Yeah.
The guitarist from. Oh no.
It'll come to you. I while you're looking for it.
Go ahead.
I don't know what the bitterness is from Alex towards Sammy. He's pretty much ignored all the Sammy history of the band.
Yeah.
And it's like he doesn't think that was legit. And it's like I don't understand what was going on with all that. I don't know. I know there's a rift in it, but Sammy, I can see Sammy's kind of he's loud and extreme. Sammy's loud and obnoxious in a different way than Dave is loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, Dave is a different loud and obnoxious.
And then they both have, let's be honest, they both have big egos.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But and there's always the argument, Sam versus Dave, who was better. I've said this before. I treat them like two different bands because I love both versions. I do.
I do too.
It just seems silly to discount. Some could make the case that they were more mainstream popular with Sammy than with Dave. You could make that case.
Yes.
Other people,
you're right.
Well, the classic Van Halen is whatever. I mean,
in classic Van Halen, we can talk about David Lee Roth and his drunk antics on stage, and
totally,
he still sings the same way, man.
Still except worse and
horrid. Now, I saw this video.
Tell us what you were going to.
So I wanted to go see David
launch
Roth.
into the David Lee Roth.
He's going on tour, as everybody probably knows now. It's been big news in the rock, classic rock world. So he's coming to Spokane. Yay! I was like, all right, cannot wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ziggy. So I said, okay, I'm gonna buy tickets. So I'm trying to find someone to go with me. My wife's like, I might go. I was like, that's cool, because she likes Van Halen. She's always like all the old Van Halen. I mean, 1984, and she's a little foggy on the earlier days, but the mainstream Van Halen that we all know and love. So I was like, yeah. And then she's like, I don't know. Ask Jeremy. I was like, okay. So I asked Jeremy, and Jeremy's like, I don't think so. Tickets. Well, I went on. Tickets are $100, like $105 or $110. I was like, okay. We saw Jeff Tate, who is not. He's very good. $50. Yeah. So when I said 100, Jerry's like, nah, I don't think I want to pay to see this. I was like, he's like, are you going? I said, I don't know. I'm really debating. I kind of want to go see him. I don't mind seeing, I've never seen Diamond Dave. I've seen Sammy Hagar, but I never saw Diamond Dave perform live with Van Halen. So I looked up a video, his opening gig, the one he just had like 3 or 4 months ago. Mm-hmm. He opens with Panama. Oh gosh, it was bad. It was just bad. He just has that same ego. Yeah. He has like, am I doing good so far? Yeah. Wow. And he can still scream like he used to, but the lyrics are not on time. Mm-hmm. The lyrics don't sound good. And I was giving him a chance, just like I was watching a video of some guy that actually went to the show, and they were trying to like it. Just they wanted it so bad. They started leaving. People were leaving because he was so bad. And I heard good reviews of the show, so I was like, I don't get it until I heard it. And if you want justification, just go watch the video. Yeah, there you go. I mean, go watch the video. So no, I'm not going to see David Lee Roth live in Spokane. I'm okay.
Now the clips I've seen, and here's the thing: if it was $40,
yes,
maybe I'd go.
30, maybe 25, 30.
And here's the only reason I say that: at least the clips I've seen, Dave, terrible, right? But he was smart in that he's got lots of background singers.
Yep, and that's what's saving him.
He's got like a backing band of like 10 people. I mean, it's like a Doobie Brothers concert. There's like 20 people up on the stage. Right. Yep. But he sucks.
Yes.
But the music sounds great.
The music sounds great.
And it's kind of a cool vibe. He's got a bunch of black guys singing background, which I thought that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And they sound great.
Yeah.
They do.
Yep.
He sounds like crap.
Yeah, he's singing like offbeat. I mean, it's like
he's just
it was so I was like, as soon as me and my wife like, hey, I was like, nope. Nope. She was in the kitchen and heard it. She was like, he was singing, trying to sing Pan. And he's like, how am I doing so far? And there's like 3 people in the audience. Have you ever seen Coming to America? Have you seen Coming to America?
Yes.
Sexual chocolate. That was good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good and terrible.
Anyways, that's so David Lee Roth is not on our agenda for 2026.
But I don't know. Like I said, I'll let you know about Bad Religion and Offspring. We're going to see Bad Religion, Offspring, or I am. I have tickets, and I have an extra ticket, maybe. So I asked Jeremy, "You want to even go? Did you even listen to him? You know who Offspring was?" No.
So here, I'm embarrassed to say. Okay,
I know you know their songs.
I know if I heard some of their stuff. I feel like Rich is 3 years. You're 3 years younger than me, but that's no excuse. I shouldn't be so.
See, but you were not the '90s guy.
I was not.
Offspring was '90s, '93. Come out and play.
My music. I was working in radio, up until 95, but the last 4 years of that was oldies. I mean, I was working at an oldies station. So I was not up on, and when I say oldies, I'm talking Elvis and it was 50s, 60s, and we got up to maybe 72. I mean, it was oldies. So And you know, when you're married, I was married, we were starting to have kids, and music just the whole night. I don't even remember the 90s, dude. I
Yeah.
do not remember the 90s.
That's
And
why you don't know Offspring.
I don't know Offspring. I don't
They
know
were
Bad
huge.
Religion.
Yeah, well,
And-
Bad Religion was they were punk, man. You probably weren't a punk
Yeah,
rock. They were pure punk back in the day.
Yeah. So Rich offers, he's got this ticket, and so I think it'd be awesome to go. I just wouldn't like. That's like when I went and saw Prong and Mortuary and Black Label Society. I only went because my buddy had a ticket, and I went and I had fun. And I'm sure I'd go to this and have fun.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you know about it. I'll give you a for sure yay or nay. You should just cruise along. We'll get some dicks and
that'd be awesome.
Loud live music. We got good seats, of course. I try and get the good seats.
Rich always has good seats.
I have to get the good seats, man. And we're right there, right by the stage, about 4 rows up on the very edge of the lower level, on the lower level.
And so this is who's headlining, by the way.
I think it's kind of a combined effort, but it's Offspring. It's Offspring, but Bad Religion is going to play a lot more than just probably half an hour. They'll probably play like 45 minutes, but they're going to play like 800 songs because their songs are only like a minute 50, 225. They're quick punk. Their older stuff is a little bit longer.
I like that. I have a short attention span. I love
their songs are great. I mean, if you liked the punk movement era, the pop punk pop. That's along the same, like Offspring. They're the same lines. They're they're good. I like Bad Religion. Suffer is my favorite album by them, and that was an 80s album. Suffer and then Stranger Than Fiction was a great album too. Those are my two favorites.
I think it'd be a lot of fun. It would be an educational opportunity for
I'll let you know about it, man. So let's get some more news in. What do you say?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, let's do Nazareth. Pete Agnew announced that Nazareth has a new singer. Did you hear that? Gianni Pontillo as their new frontman. They let go of singer Carl Sentence after a long time.
I didn't even know that they had replaced
It just happened. And he's pissed. Carl Sentence is like, what's going on?
How long was he in the band?
Forever. For a long time. Because it was many, many, many years.
But their singer only died about 5 years ago, didn't he? Their original singer?
Maybe. I don't know that one. I just know that Carl Sentence, I was reading about it.
Wow.
He's been with the band for a long time singer. Carl Sentence was replaced, and he had issues with it, like he wasn't expecting it. They replaced him, so that was kind of but they're going on tour, so they're going to be on tour. That's going to be interesting. Nazareth, love her.
I like Nazareth. No Mean City, the one with Hair of the Dog on it, or is that the album? Anyways, we play quite a bit of Nazareth on the radio station too, and I really like them. I like that 70s up to the 80s.
They're a heavier band.
Yeah,
they were heavy metal back in that day.
Yeah, they were good. Billy Rankin, he had a pop. So we play that "Baby Come Back" on the station. It was kind of a minor hit in the 80s. Yeah, he was in Nazareth.
Oh, okay. Hey, Marion's here.
It's Marlon with his
Marlon. Did I say Marion?
Shanker. You got your Shanker avatar back, didn't you? Weren't you using something different for a while?
Buckethead. He was using Buckethead.
He had Buckethead for a while.
Buckethead. Yeah, I called him Marion.
Marion.
That's for you know why? That's for him calling me a girl because I watched the Masked Singer.
Well,
it just came on. I haven't seen it.
He may have a point. I don't know.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
He listens to Boy George, so I don't even want to hear it.
Well, Marlon, do you listen to Boy George?
No, he was messing with it.
He might have. Okay, all right.
He was messing. And Ziggy Pop says, 1977, great year, by the way. If that's the year you were born during the Star Wars opening.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Marion put his hands on his head.
You'll never live it down, man.
I'll never live it down.
You never live that picture down, brother.
And and it's still pinned at the top of my Twitter. I love
that picture. That's never going to go anywhere. I have it. I have multiple saved. So Marion,
I'm sitting right here with my hand on my hips. Okay. All right. Oh no. Don't say this in front of Rich. Ziggy
Pop. You just went to the bottom of the totem pole.
Oh no.
I am a Star Wars fan, man.
We have never had to kick anyone out of the chat. Rich. We've never had.
Everyone, see, you're lucky. Everyone has their opinion, so it's cool, man. It's cool. I've dealt with a lot of Trekkies, so that's okay.
Well, you know what? I gotta say, I was always diehard in the Star Wars camp.
Mm-hmm.
But the last 10 years, Star Wars has kind of jettisoned itself into the toilet.
Yeah, I agree. I
So-
mean, what are you gonna do?
And check this out. I don't know how this happened. I've literally got like 30 Star Trek novels, books. And I like them. I read the Star Trek novels all
No,
the time.
I'm not going to say I don't like Star Trek. I know them all. I've watched all the movies. I've seen all the episodes. I know them. I like them. I prefer Star Wars. And yes, the last 6 Star Wars movies have sucked.
Yes.
The only ones, 2
I
that I actually can deal with.
Rogue One. I thought Rogue One was pretty good.
That was, but that we're talking the actual trilogies. So 1, 2, 3, terrible. Jar Jar Binks era, and then the last 3 made no sense. They had 2 different directors.
Yeah, they were
who
stupid.
jacked it all up. The Force Awakens started great. It started great. And then The Last Jedi was the worst movie I've ever seen, I think. And then Rise of Skywalker had potential, but they just didn't deliver.
So I think I saw that Kathleen Kennedy, is that her name? The lady who runs Lucasfilms now? Or
Mm-hmm.
She's gone, I heard.
Yes, I heard. You're right. You're right.
That would probably be a good thing, because the problem is when you got activists running a movie franchise, it's like Rings of Power, same type of thing. They're going to ruin it, right? They're going to ruin it. Right. And George Lucas famously said, guys, don't forget, these movies are made for 12-year-old boys. Okay. Mm-hmm. And that seems like an oversimplification, but that's really true.
It is.
And if you try and change that,
which they did,
I mean, that's just marketing 101. You got to know who your audience is. And then whether you're running a radio station, making a movie, whatever, you got to know who your audience is and cater to them. When you start an agenda, we want to empower women with, who's going to care about that? Women don't really care about Star Wars.
12-year-old kids just want to see some action.
We want to see some action.
Some action. Oh, shoot, I'm a 12-year-old kid at heart, so I mean, I want to see some action, man. I want to see some lightsaber fights. I want to see some blasters. I don't want to see all this drama, man. But yeah, I agree. And look, guys, I like Star Wars, man. I mean, Star Trek. I just watched. They had big marathons on during the New Year's Eve thing, and I watched Star Trek 2, 3, 4, and I think
the marathon. The marathon me and my boys watched. We watched the Indiana Jones.
Yes.
So we didn't. All we saw was the 3 good ones, right? The first 3, because the ones that they made after that.
Yeah, Dial of Destiny and the Crystal Skull or whatever.
Yeah. But we watched literally twice. So we saw Raiders twice, we saw Last Crusade twice, we saw Temple of Doom twice over Christmas break. So that was
you can't beat it, man. You can't beat it. That's the good stuff. Yep. That's one of Harrison Ford's stuff. But yeah, I watched Star Trek and it was cool. I mean, that was The Search for Spock and The Voyage Home and Wrath of Khan. Great flicks. And the old series kind of cheeseball, but I mean, I watched some of that stuff.
But the thing about those is the stories were great.
Yeah, they're great.
Kind of funny to go back and watch because it's kind of cheesy. But the stories were good.
Yeah,
anything were good.
Yeah, stories were good, but anything you go back in time and watch anything, you're just gonna laugh because it's so cheeseball. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I actually loved this movie so much.
Yeah,
but it's cool. But, all right, moving on. You ready?
I'm ready.
So let's see. Queen officially announced that they're nearing the end of touring. There was a lost Queen recording titled "Not for Sale Polar Bear," right? Oh. And they released it. It was from Queen 2 sessions, and they publicly aired it during Brian May's holiday broadcast. And then it's guess who it was priced for? Or I mean, it's right ahead of the re-release of Queen 2. So they're gonna re-release Queen 2 with this new song on it coming up this year. So that's something to look forward to, I guess. I haven't heard it, but sounds interesting. Seems like everyone's digging out in the old the old studios, like Alex Van Halen's going to be, and the one I'm talking about, the guy he's going to be playing with is Toto's guitarist, Steve Lukather. Steve Lukather. He's going to be playing with Alex Van Halen. So they're coming up with the new songs, but it's off of old Van Halen scrapped songs they're taking from. So that should be pretty cool.
So Lukather is phenomenal. Yeah. So when you say that, I'm like, I'm in. I'll check it out.
I'll check that out for sure. Anything digging into old Van Halen stuff with Alex Van Halen and Steve Lukather. Oh yes, most definitely. I don't know if you caught it, but James Hetfield from Metallica released his reading of "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" on YouTube, and it was actually pretty good. Wow. It was actually cool. He has the voice to read that story. I was like, wow, that's awesome. You have to listen to it. It's pretty cool.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Not too bad. So I listened to that. I'm like, go get him, James. Getting old. He's getting to be the grandpa, So now he's like, sounds perfect for it. He's got that compassion now for the youngsters.
That's awesome.
Ozzy was in the news. Rock News Sites crowned Ozzy as the Rock News Artist of the Year for 2025, reflecting the standout presence and enduring influence in the genre of hard rock and metal. So that's pretty cool. Joe Walsh named 12 best all-time favorite guitar solos.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. It's random order.
Okay.
So I don't know what you think. I haven't heard half of these. A lot of them I've heard, but so we got "Stood Up" by Joe Mapis.
You heard I don't know that one.
I don't either. Okay.
It's a blues guy.
Walk Don't Run by Bob Bogle.
Is that like the Ventures from that Walk Don't Run? Was he a member of the Ventures?
Don't Run, Bob Bogle.
Okay.
Stairway to Heaven, Jimmy Page. Okay. That's a great solo. Jeff's Bogey from Jeff's Beck.
That's okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Is that on the Truth album or Beck Ola? Does it say?
Oh, it doesn't say.
Beck Ola. Okay.
Just Boogie. I said Bogey. Just Boogie. Crossroads by Eric Clapton.
Okay, that's a good one.
And Your Bird Can Sing by George Harrison and Paul McCartney.
I love that one.
So that's good. These are all guitar solos in the song. How High the Moon by Les Paul.
Okay, I know that one too.
Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix. We all know that. Statesboro Blues by Duane Allman.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty famous.
The Allman Brothers.
You've heard it, yeah. You've heard it,
yeah. Personal Manager Blues by Albert King.
Yeah, I don't know that. I'm a little familiar with Albert King, but not that song.
I'm not either. Luxury Liner by Albert Lee. I don't know that one either. I don't know.
He's an Albert Lee fan, apparently. Albert Lee was of the blues guys. You got the three kings, right? Oh, that's Albert Lee. Did you say Albert King before Albert Lee? Or were there two Albert Kings in a row?
No, it was Albert Lee.
So
was it Albert Liner? Was Albert Lee?
Okay, so there wasn't an Albert King song. I got Albert Lee and Albert King confused. Okay. So never mind.
And then he says, anything from Leo Kottke.
Okay. Yeah, Leo Kottke. He's a jazz guy. Yeah, totally.
That's why I don't know him. Okay. So those are the 12 best all-time forever guitar solos. So if you want to hear, he said so Marlon says Pat Travers' version of Statesboro Blues is best. Okay. All right. But Duane Allman did. Okay. So he's tracking
totally. And let me just throw a plug in for Pat Travers here. Pat Travers albums, he's one of those guys that live, he's way better than his albums. His albums aren't bad. Like I have Crash and Burn, and I have Heat in the Streets, and I have Radioactive. I have some Pat Travers albums, and they're all good. But live, Pat Travers is like crazy good.
Shredding it up.
Yeah. I mean, he's back to a 3-piece now, which is okay. But even like 10 years ago, I went and saw him down at Riverfront Park at Pig Out.
Oh, okay. All right.
He has this guy, his second guitarist is Kirk McHugh he's not with them anymore, but it was funny because he didn't look like a guy from a rock band at all. He had kind of short hair, kind of a nerd.
They're all like that now.
But you know what? They were just riff masters. I mean, they were just trading licks back and forth. And Pat Travers has this cheesy chorus, way too much chorus on his guitar, but it just works, man. Right. And he always has a fan on at the front of his stage, so it blows.
Oh,
his
that's old school standard, man.
his hair's always blowing back and stuff. Dude,
Stand in
yeah,
front of the fan
he's-
where your hair's blowing and everything's blowing. Sabaton did that, if you recognize.
Oh
that.
yeah, I
Oh,
guess they did.
Sabaton. Every
There's-
guitarist.
There's
and
a
singer.
there's a video on YouTube. It's Pat Travers live from the Bamboo Lounge. It's probably 10 or 15 years old, dude. It's awesome. And their drummer, I think he's on cocaine, man. This
Oh, of
old
course.
guy who's just a madman. And after every song, he stands up. He stands
Sounds familiar. Sounds like Lars Ulrich.
and then he
Homo.
sits down and but dude, I mean, they're just it's like they're both on a high wire without a net. They're both just
Is
playing
going for it.
shredding, and it's like, dude, that is awesome.
Dang.
Anyways, so
Dang, you make me want to go see him, man.
yeah, I've seen him a few times live. He's really good live. His albums are never quite as good as he is live, but he's
Right.
good and he still plays really good. So
Does he?
in fact, I'm excited about Pat Travers now. During COVID, like every month he'd do a live concert, like a virtual concert where
Oh,
you could go in and pay like $5 or $10
Right.
bucks.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And it was and they were really
A
good.
lot of bands did that during. I liked COVID for that. They
Yeah.
did all live shows like in a studio. Like
Mhm.
they just do a Metallica broadcast one of their live shows in the studio, the Salesforce show. Everyone was doing it. It was awesome. But yeah, I like that about COVID. All right, hey, we're down to 15 minutes. I know you got a hard stop coming up at 11. So
Yeah.
hey, so American Songwriter. Here's another discussion point. Says there are 3 songs from 1972 that changed guitar playing forever. All right, 3
Okay.
songs.
I'm ready. What year? What year? 70.
1972. Can you guess any of these big, huge hits except for the last one? You probably know the last one. I didn't know it. It's an acoustic-
If you name the artist, I can tell you the song. I think.
Okay. How about Neil Young?
Neil Young in 72. Change guitar. Oh, song. Is it Heart of Gold?
Yes. Very good. Okay. Here's the new game. Okay. All
Okay.
right. Very good. So Heart of Gold, the acoustic was game changer for
Yeah.
everybody.
Okay.
Right. Now I haven't heard that. I'm gonna have to listen to that.
It's a great
I
song.
Is it? Okay.
you've
I
heard
might have heard it. I've
You've
probably heard
oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those ones you hear and you're just listening
Yeah.
and driving or whatever. Yeah. All right. First one, of course, Deep Purple. Number 1. First metal riff.
Yeah,
Really?
that's
Well,
going to be Smoke on
Not
the Water.
first metal. There you go.
Yeah.
That Smoke
Yeah.
on the Water, of course.
Machine Head. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I wouldn't say the first metal riff, but a pretty
It was
pretty
phenomenal.
memorable metal riff. And everybody, if you play the guitar, one of your first songs you've ever learned was
Is
Smoke on the Water
Totally. Yep.
and Rock You Like a Hurricane. Or
Absolutely.
One of the two. One of the two. And then the last one is from Alice Cooper.
72. This is
72.
going to be
Attitude and Heavy.
okay. It's one or the other. I'm going to go with Schools Out.
3
But-
for 3. Look at you.
Oh,
Look at you. 3 for 3.
Okay.
Yay, where's our applause button?
Awesome.
Jeremy got all 3. So those are 3 songs that changed guitar playing forever. I can get down with that.
Interesting. Yeah.
The Smoke on the Water is true.
Yeah.
There were a lot of them. I mean, if you look there at some of the monumental songs out there
Mhm.
that Rock You Like a Hurricane, that's a Smoke on the Water groove. It's
Yeah.
slow, it's
Yeah.
heavy, and it's bum, 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 bum,
Yeah.
bum, bum. There's a lot of songs that do that.
Do they have maybe for next week? Do they have one for 73?
I'll look. Oh yeah, I haven't written any down because we're 2 weeks
Because-
behind. Yeah, they've done 75, 73, but they
Because-
do different
Just
things.
73, and I'm not going to say it now, but there's one album that has to be included for 73 that I bet you they don't include. We'll see. We'll just say, let's look at 1973 next time.
All right,
There's,
I'll look at that.
there's a huge album that was totally underrated, but completely changed guitar playing, in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
anyways,
Yeah, there's been a lot of monumental albums that have changed guitar
Yeah.
playing over the years, man.
For sure.
Those masterpieces that you're
Totally.
just like, oh man, and it like Maiden.
Maiden, well, and of course the first Van Halen album. I mean, that was,
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But
Yeah.
I think Maiden
I
Peace of
agree.
Mind.
I
I think
think-
Peace of
I
Mind.
think
Well, actually, Power Slave got a little faster. Peace of Mind wasn't fast. It was kind of some was. The Gallop. I call them the Gallop. They invented the Gallop.
Yeah, they were.
They always had the
Man,
Gallop.
when we were learning to play, that Gallop was the coolest thing ever.
That's what I'm saying. That changed music. And I
Yeah,
still use the Gallop in metal
Totally.
songs I make up. I mean,
absolutely.
when you hear some, yeah, I mean, definitely.
Oh, and Marlon, that's not the album I was thinking of, but you're exactly right. The Trower album. Yeah.
That was it.
Robin Trower is phenomenal.
And it was a 73.
Was Bridge of Sighs in 73? Marlon, I don't remember. I'm thinking Bridge of Sighs. That's to be honest, that's the only Trower album I have, but it's phenomenal.
Is it?
And yeah, it's just really good. So,
Yeah. See, I haven't heard it, so that's another one I'm gonna have to put in my pocket and listen to.
yeah, for sure.
Billy Sheehan said Mr. Big is done making new music. Felt the final tour was like a fitting goodbye to their fans. Amen. A band that retires and says bye-bye, bye-bye, and stays bye-bye. So good job, Billy. Good job. He's going to record new music, though, with special guests. So Mr. Big's out, but Billy Sheehan's still there.
He's the hardest working man in show business. He plays all kinds.
He's in movies and he's all over the place. He's all over. I think he was in Rockstar, wasn't he? Billy Sheehan. I think he was in Rockstar.
He might have been.
Yeah, the bass player. Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah,
I think he was.
There were a few.
I know Zach Wilde. We just watched that.
Yeah.
We just watched that. I love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. I mean, yeah. But Zach Wilde and my wife's like, I'm like, there's Zach Wilde. She's like, what? No. Like, yes, that's Zach Wilde.
Was that
That's
before he was all jacked?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No, that was before he went beard biker.
Yeah.
He was
a good looking dude.
Yeah, she said, wow, he totally
yeah.
Well, even Ozzy, like
Mr. Mountain Man, and he's like he's 260 pounds.
Yeah, just a big monstrosity wearing his kilt.
Dude.
Yeah, he looks like a biker dude. But back then he was old metal.
Yeah,
that was No Rest for the Wicked / No More Tears era, where that's where he was his rock star self, and then he became the Mountain Man, Black Label Society.
Yeah.
So he said BOS 74.
That's Bridge of Sighs. That was that's the album, the Trower album, but there's an album before that, I think that Marlon was referring to. Robin Trower's awesome. We play a few Robin Trower songs on the station, I think we do Day of the Eagle and Bridge of Sighs, I think.
I'll probably heard it.
Awesome.
I mean, yeah, I probably heard it.
They're awesome.
Some of those songs.
Well, hey, I got to drop off here, dude.
Oh,
I've got my hard stop here. I have dang work meetings.
Work meeting. All right. Well, hey, whatever. We'll be here next week. No, we'll catch up on. So this news we were doing, it's like 2 weeks old. So we'll get some new stuff out there. And
we'll do it next week, and we'll be back into our weekly schedule. So
sounds good to me.
Rich, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Marlon and Ziggy, thanks for chiming in, and thank you all for joining us, and we'll do it all again next week. We'll see you guys.
Talk to you guys next week, guys.
Bye-bye.